Good evening, students. Am I audible? Sorry, good morning, students. Am I audible? Please confirm in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you for confirming, students. Let's take a quick recap of what we have discussed yesterday. We were discussing about the features. Let's take the quick recap of the features. Okay. Then we'll discuss further. We discussed about the features. As I've told you, it is a simple programming language because of the three technical factors. Factor one is because of its rich set of APIs. APIs means application programming interface. And it is API means it's a collection of modules. And module is a collection of functions, variable, and class. After that, second factor is it has a facility of garbage collector which removes the unused memory space and improves the performance of Python-based applications. Third is Python programming provides user-friendly syntaxes. User-friendly syntaxes so that the Python programmer can develop error-free programs in limited span of time. Second, platform independent language means in platform independent language, it remains same on the all type of OSS. In effective platform independent language, all types of values will be stored in the form of objects. That is why it is a platform independent language. And in Python programming, all the values are stored in the form of objects. Freeware and open source. It is freeware because it can be downloaded easily, freely from its official website, that is Python software. It is open source because it is the standard name of Python is called CPython, and some of the company vendors and customize the CPython according to their versions or called the distributions of Python like JPython, IronPython, MicroPython, RubyPython, Anaconda Python. It is a dynamically typed language. It means we need not to mention that what type of variable it is. Okay, it will automatically decide that what type of variable it is. We need not to declare that. In other languages, it is mandatory to declare, but if we talk about the Python, we need not to declare that. Let's go ahead. Let's proceed further with the rest of the features. In this, we were discussing about it is an interpreted programming language. It means whenever we develop any file, we need to save the file with an extension that is .py. But whenever we execute the program, the compilation process and the execution process takes place internally. Now, what is a compilation process? In the compilation process, this is a flowchart for that. We save the file with the sum.py. With sum.py extension, this is a source code. Then the Python compilation process takes place. It reads the source code line by line and convert it into the bytecode. and convert it into the bytecode, that is sum.pyc. Students, just hold for a second, please. It converted into the intermediate code, then the PVM execution phase takes place. It reads the bytecode line by line, and PVM converts it into the machine understandable language. What is that language? That is a binary code and gives the result. Okay, let's proceed further. It is a high level programming language. High level programming language means we have two types of languages. One is a low level programming language, and second is a high level programming language. In low level programming language, if we if we represent the data in the binary code, octa code, or the hexadecimal code, it will remain same. It will be understandable by the programmers. Sorry, it is not understandable by the programmers and the end users. Okay, but if we talk about the high level programming language, it will automatically change. It will automatically change binary octal hexadecimal into the high level programming language, means decimal number system, which is understandable by the programmers also and the end users also. I gave you the example for that. Next is the robust. It is a robust language because of its exception handling. What are the exception? Exceptions are the runtime errors of the program, which are called exceptions, and by default, it generates the technical error messages. And converting those technical error messages into user-friendly error messages is called the exception handling. So that is the only reason it is called the robust programming language. Extensible because it gives programming facility to the other languages also, like C++. Means Python code can also be written in the other languages like C++ also. So Python is an extensible language. Embedded Python code can call other languages coding segment for the fastest execution. Extensive support, it also as Python library, API can do many tasks and operations, but unable to perform the complex operations. So in order to solve those complex operations, it and easily, it uses the third-party APIs like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, SkyPy, and SkyCare. After that, we have started discussing about the literals in Python. Any questions till now, students? Any questions till now? The features we have already discussed. We are just taking the quick recap of what we have discussed yesterday. If you have any questions, just raise your hand or drop in the message in the chat box. It's clear to you guys. Very good. Now, when we were discussing about the literals are nothing but the values by passing to the Python program. So programmatically, if we talk about, we write any Python program, we need to make the inputs, right? And all those inputs are called the literals or the values. So all types of values are literals. And in Python, we have 5 types of literals. One is integer literal, floating point literal, str literals, Boolean literals, and collection literals. We'll discuss about them later. Let's go ahead. Then identifiers or variables. So whenever we make any input which is stored in the main memory, we need to give it a special name, some name. And the name which we give is known as an identifier. So the value of identifiers are changing on or verifying during the program execution. So identifiers are also known as the variables. All type of inputs or literals must be stored in the form of variables. Please remember this, that all types of inputs or literals must be stored in the form of variables, and all variables are called objects. Definition of a variable. A variable is an identifier whose value can be changed during the execution of the time of the program. As I've told you, rules of the identifiers. Have you practiced this? Have you practiced this? Rules of the identifiers. So whenever we save the file with the combination of alphabet, digit, and a special symbol underscore only, then only we'll be able to store the variable. Otherwise we'll get the error. The first letter should be a variable name, must start either with an alphabet or the underscore only. Gave you the examples also. No special symbols are allowed within the variable except underscore. If we use the hash is used for commenting purpose. Now, no keywords are also used. If and else, both are the keywords. So we cannot use directly else and if. If we'll use it, that will be invalid. But if we'll use it with any specific symbol like underscore, then only we can store it. All variable names are case sensitive. This is what we discussed. So we can write in any case, uppercase or the lowercase. It is always recommended to take the user-friendly variables name, like we can write total salary of an employee, but it is very difficult to read it. So although it is valid, but it is not recommended. So I always recommend to use total underscore sal underscore employee is equal to 45. This is valid also and recommended also, so that the others should also understand this. Now, let's start with the data science in Python. Is this clear till here? Any questions? No questions. Yes. Now, data types in Python. Purpose of data types in Python is to allocate the sufficient amount of memory space for storing the values, all literals, in main memory. And which is the main memory of the computer? RAM. We all know the RAM is the main memory of the computer. So what does the data types do? It allocates sufficient amount of memory space to store the values or literals in the main memory. We have 14 data types, and which are also known as classes. And these 14 data types are classified into 6 categories. How many categories these are classified? These are classified into 6 categories. So first category is fundamental category. Second is sequence category. Third is list. Fourth is set. Fifth is dict category. And sixth is none type category data type. So today we are going to discuss about the fundamental category data type. Fundamental category data type. So are you people ready? Shall we proceed? Shall we proceed with the fundamental category? Let's go ahead. Now, when we talk about the fundamental category data type, it has int, float, bool value, and the complex value. Purpose of the fundamental category data type is to store the single value in single object of variable. So we have the int, float, bool, and complex. So int is the one of the predefined class and treated as a fundamental category data type. Treated as a fundamental category data type. So whenever we talk about the fundamental category, int is a predefined function. Int is a predefined function which is treated as a fundamental data type and it stores the integer value or integral value or whole numbers. Numbers without decimal places. Let's take an example. Let's take A is equal to 100 or 1000. Okay. B is equal to, just a second. B is equal to minus 345. Now, C is equal to 0. Now, print A. Now, let's check what type of value it is. This is a class int, integer value. Now, print B, comma type of B. Now, what type of value it is? This is also the integer value. Print C. Print C, just a second. C, comma type of C. What type of value it is? It is also a class int. Okay, this is a class int. Now, if we'll do like this, it does not matter whether the value is a positive integer or the negative integer or 0. Now, let's take one more example. Let's take A is equal to 12. B is equal to 24. Now, C is equal to A plus B. A plus B. I'm writing this. Now, print A, type of A. This is a class int. Now, print B, type of B. This is a class int. Print C, type of C. 36. Also the class int. Now, let's take the negative integers. A is equal to minus 24. B is equal to minus 56. C is equal to A plus B. A plus B. Now print A, type of A. Print B, type of B. Print C, got the minus 80. Is this clear? Is this clear to you? But we need to remember with integer data type, we can also store multiple different number system data. Multiple different numbers data. Like we have 4 types of number system data. Tell me about them. Anybody knows that? What type of number system data do we have? How many types of number system data? 4 number system data. Please tell me if anybody knows. Although we have already discussed about it in the session. Tell me, anyone knows that? No answer. No answer. No, no, no. It's not natural whole integer. No. 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 Wrong. We have 4 number system data. We have 4 number system data. One is decimal number system data, which is a default number system data, which is a default number system data that is 0 to 9. 0 to 9. How many numbers are there? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So total numbers are 10. Its base is 10. So decimal number system is a default number system data which is understandable by everyone. Then second is binary number system data, which is understandable by the OS and processor. OS and processor. So if we talk about it, how many digits are there? 0 and 1. And it has 2. So its base is 2. Its base is 2. So whenever we'll write it with 0B either in the small letter lowercase or in the uppercase. 0B either in the lowercase or in the uppercase. Octal number system data. Now, if we talk about the octal number system data, this is a microprocessor programming. This takes place in the microprocessor programming whose numbers are 0 to 7. So its base is 8. Its base is 8. And hexadecimal number system, which is used in development of OS, that is 0 to 9. And after that, A to F. It is 0 to 9. Please remember it is 0 to 9 and A to F, in which A will be considered as 10, B will be considered as 11, C will be considered as 12, D will be considered as 13, E will be 14, and F will be 15. So total numbers are 16. 0 to 9 are 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total digits are 16. So base is 16, which is represented by 0x in the lowercase or in the uppercase 0x. 0x. Right? Right? Now, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Now, when we talk about it, these are the 4 number system data. Clear? Decimal, binary, octal, and hexadecimal. So whenever we talk about the decimal number system, whenever we talk about the decimal number system, see, it is one of the default number system. Told you 0 to 9. Binary number system 0 to 1, so its base is 2. And syntax for this is 0B binary data or 0B binary data. Let's go ahead with the examples. Now, let me write A is equal to 0B. We need to follow the syntax. 0B 1 1 1 1 0 2. I'm writing 0 2. I'll get the error. 2 is not a binary letter. Now if I'm writing 0 0, I get the output. 60. Now, if I'll write binary number of 60, we wanted to know the binary number of 60. Got it. Clear? Now, if I write A is equal to 0B 1 1 1 1. Now, print A, type of A, it's 50. Now, binary number of 50. Bin of 50. We wanted to know. We have got it. Now let's take C is equal to C is equal to 0B, 0B, 1010. I'm using plus 0B, 0B, 1111. Now print C, type of C. This is 25. This is 25. Is this clear to you? So whenever we write any other number system data, it will automatically will convert it into the integer data. Right? Now let's talk about the octal number system data. We know that it contains the digit from 0 to 7. So total digits are octal number system data, we have 0 to 7. So total digits are 8 and its base is 8. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's take an example of this. Let's take an example of this. Let's take 0B. A is equal to, sorry, A is equal to 0B, 0O. 0O, because this is the octal number system. Let me write anything between 0 to 7, 1, 7. Now print A, type of A. This is a 15. This is 15. Now A is equal to 0 O 23. Now print A, type of A. See, it's 19. It's 19. Now if I write oct of 19, oct of 19, got it. Oct of 15. Now let me write oct of 78, 789. Let me write. See. So it will be in between 0 to 7 only. So its base is 7. If we'll take A is equal to 0 O 1258. 8 is an octal literal. We cannot consider it. We cannot consider it. Is this clear to you guys? Is this clear to you guys? Any questions till now? Clear, ma'am. Only one student has understood this. No one else. No one else. Okay, one student has raised the hand. Yes, Madhuri, please tell me.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm for the given examples, you that you have said that Python is a high level language because it can convert any like any form of number system into integer, which is easily understood by end users and programmers. That's
Yes,
why we are saying that Python is a high level language,
exactly.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Fine.
That was my doubt.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else? No questions. Fine. Let's go ahead with the hexadecimal now. Hexadecimal now. Now, when we talk about the hexadecimal number system, when we talk about the hexadecimal system, it is a number system which contains the digits 0 to 9, and A will be considered as 10, C will be 12, D will be 13, E will be 14, F will be 15. So total digits are 16. See, in the hexadecimal, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and A, B, C, D, E, F. But in decimal, this is 1 to 15. 1 to 15. Let's take an example of this. Let's go ahead. Let me write. It is represented by 0x. A is equal to 0x. Sorry. 0x. Let me write. Now, print A. Type of A. 64206. Now, if I write A is equal to 0x AC. AC. Now, print A. See, it's 172. Now, 0x. Let me write BEE. Print A. Now, if I write A is equal to 0x 129 FC. Now, print A. 74748. Is this clear to you? Is this clear to you? In spite of this, if I write A is equal to 0x BEER. BEER. No. ER is not the hexadecimal. If you people want, I will even show you the changing process. How does it takes place? I will paste that for you so that you will come to know that how does this process takes place? How is this value changing to the decimal point value? Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to do that? I will paste that for you. Yes, I know that some students who were not clear about it, they actually wanted to know what is the number system? What is the number system? Number system, just a second. Let me check whether I have number system in this or not. See. This is a number system. Students, now please just see to it how it converts into the decimal number system. We know the place values. We know the place value. All of us learned the place values. It's the place value of 1 is 0. Binary numbers are 0 and 1, right? Place value of this is 0. Then it's 1. It's 2 and 3. Am I right? Am I right? Please, students, you need to answer so that I'll be getting you that you are understanding. Now, these are the place values. After this, we know that the base, I have already cleared to you that the base of binary number is 2 because it has the 2 digits. Base is 2, right? Now, 2 is the base and 0 is the place value. 2 raised to the power 0 into 1. Why 1? Because this value is 1. 2 raised to the power 1. 1 is the place value of this into 1. It means 2 into 1 is equal to 2. Now, this is the place value. 2 raised to the power 2 because this is the place value into 1 is equal to 4 into 1, 4. 3 is the place value of this. 2 into 2 into 2. 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8. 8 into 1 is 8. So when we add these digits, 1, 2, 4, 8, we'll get the answer in the decimal number system. Remember being taught this in elementary. Very good. Now you have come to know. Now see. Here also 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Again the base 2. Again 2 raised to the power 0. First of all, let's go ahead with the place values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now 2 is the base. 2 raised to the power 0. 2 raised to the power 1 till 5. Then into 0 because this value is 0. So 0 into 1 into 0 into 1 again into 0 again and into 1 again. So when we add these digits, we'll get the output that is in number system, decimal number system. Same will happen with the octal number system because it has the base 8. 3 place value is 0. 8 raised to the power 0. 3 into 8. 3, 8 raised to the power 0. That will be considered 1. 3. Then 8 into 5, 40. Then 8 into 8, 6. 8 8s are, tell me, 8 8s are 64. 64 into 2, 128. So when we'll add this, we'll get the octal numbers. Same here. And this is a hexadecimal number system. This is a hexadecimal system. I'll do one thing. I'll paste this PDF for you guys so that you can actually practice it. Will that be okay? Will that be okay? Very good. Although it has nothing to do with the Python, but you should aware of this, that how is this process taking place? How is this process taking place? Okay, let's go ahead now. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and discuss about the floating point values. Now, float is a predefined data class and treated as a fundamental category data type. Purpose of float data type is to store the real constant values or the floating point values. Floating point values means numbers with the decimal places. Numbers with the decimal places. Like if I write A is equal to 12.34. Now print A type of A. This is a class float. A is equal to 1.2. B is equal to 2.3. C is equal to A plus B. A plus B. Now print A, comma, type of A. Print B, comma, type of B. Now print C, comma, type of C. Clear? Clear to you guys? Even we can take the negative values also, like A is equal to minus 12.56. A is equal to minus 12.56. B is equal to 12.43. Now, sorry. I'm sorry. Now, B is equal to A minus C. Now, print A, print B. Got it, right? Got the answer? Now, float data type does not support, please remember that float data type does not support binary, octal, and hexadecimal number, and by default, it only supports the decimal number system. It only supports the decimal number system. Okay? Okay, like A is equal to, if I write A is equal to, let me write A is equal to 0B1110 point 0B, sorry, 0B1111. Invalid decimal literal. So it does not support the binary, octal, and hexadecimal system. Float data type also stores the scientific notations of floating point value. So advantage of scientific notation is it takes the less memory space. It takes the less memory space. So let's go ahead with that. Let's go ahead with that. There is no such maximum number of decimal points. No. So for that only I'm telling you that it supports the what was I saying? I forgot that. Just a second. Scientific notation, yes. Float data type, it stores the scientific notation like A is equal to 3E2. I'm writing 3E2. Now, if I write print A, type of A. Now, how is this possible? How is this possible? Now, let me show you. If I write A is equal to 3.3. Now print A. See. Now, in case if I'll write A is equal to 10e, sorry, a is equal to 3e minus 2. Now, print a. So what is the scientific notation? I'll tell you about it tomorrow. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. This will be clear to you. This will be clear to you. Okay, students? Okay? Will that be fine? Will that? So that's all for the session today. So do you have any questions till now? You can ask me. I'll paste the number system data also. You all have the payment links with you. Please make the payments if you like the session and if you want to continue with it. And if you want to continue with it, please make the payments and continue with the session. You will get the PDF also. You will get the PDF also. Joseph. Yes, Joseph. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, do you know if they received my payment?
What do you want to know?
If my payment is received?
If you have done the payment?
Yeah, I've done the payment.
Okay, so you will get the PDF. Don't you worry about it. You'll start getting the PDFs from today onwards.
Okay, one of the first day you said to get the recording, you have to pay extra.
No, you need not to pay anything extra. You'll get the recording and the PDF both.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So please make the payments as soon as possible. After the 2 days, the demo sessions will be over. Today is the 3rd day of the demo session. After the 2 days, the demo sessions will be over. Next will be the paid session. So if you like it, just pay the fee. Thank you. Till then, take care of yourself. Goodbye. Good day, students. Just contact our support team. Contact our support team. They will help you out with the PDF. They will help you out with the PDF. Okay? Thank you.